A very good evening to my dear children. First of all, I wish you and your family a very happy and prosperous Diwali. Hope you all are doing well. Today I am going to start a new blog about 9th Standard Science Chapter 1 by the request of some of my subscribers. So without delay, let's start Chapter 1, Matter in our Surrounding. So before going to the chapter we have to know what is the matter. Now anything that has a mass and occupies space is called matter. A matter is made up of tiny particle called atom. There are three states of matter which you know in your previous class, that is solid, liquid and gas. Then come to the chapter. But first we have come to the basic introduction about matter. You all know everything in the universe is made up of material, but scientists have named matter. Everything is a matter. All the things that occupy space and have mass. In other words, they have both mass and volume. So the things which have mass and volume is called matter. In ancient time, and philosopher classified matter in the form of their 5 basic elements, which is air, earth, fire, sky and water, which is also called Panchatattva. According to them, everything is living or non-living was made up of these 5 basic elements: air, earth, fire and sky. So understand, children? So if any doubt you have clarified, you have say your question, you have put a question in my comment box. In the modern day, scientists have also evolved 2 types of classification of matter based on their physical property and their chemical nature. First come to the physical nature of the matter. So let us perform an activity to describe the nature of the matter. Is this continuous or particulate? So activity 1. In first we have to take 100 ml a beaker. Then fill this beaker with water and mark the level of water with the help of a marker. Dissolve some salt, either salt or sugar, with the help of a glass rod. Observe any change in water level. What do you think? What happened to the salt? Where does it disappear? Whether salt is dissolved or not. Does the level of water changes or not? So we have to observe in this 4 to 5 points. So in order to answer this question, we need to use this idea that matter is made up of particle. So what is there? So for this we require some things. One is spoon and salt and sugar, and now spread through the water. Okay. First you have to take a big beaker. This is a 100 ml beaker, and you have to add water and sugar and mix it thoroughly and stir it in a glass rod. Okay, the particles, what you have to observe? The particles of water magnified millions of times. So in your home you also take a glass. You have to add water and sugar and stir it within a spoon and observe what happened. So when you dissolve salt in water, the particles of salt get in the space between the particle of the matter. So when you perform in your laboratory or in your home, you can change what happened. Okay. Then come to the 1.1.2. How small are these particles of matter? So for this we have to practice another activity. So for this we need potassium permanganate. So take 2 to 3 crystals of potassium permanganate and dissolve it in 100 ml of 100 ml of water. Take out approximately from that 100 ml of water with the crystal of potassium permanganate. We have to measure approximately 10 ml of this solution and put it into 19 ml clear water. You got my point? You take 10 ml of solution of that potassium permanganate solution, and you have to add 19 ml of clear water in that solution. So total volume makeup is 100 ml. So take out the 10 ml of the solution and put into the another 19 ml of clear water. Keep this diluting solution like this 5 to 8 times. Is this water still colored? So what you have to done this practice, done this activity 5 to 8 times. So what you have to observe, is this water still colored or not? For this, first you have to take 100 ml beaker. You have to add the 1 to 2 ml of potassium permanganate crystal. Then take 10 ml of this 10 ml of this solution, add 19 ml of, then again 10 ml of this solution and add 19 ml of water. So you have to observe the color, whether the color is pink color changes or pink color not persist or not persist. So estimating how small are the particles of matter with every dilution to the color becomes light. Is it still visible? So you have to do this activity in your laboratory. Okay, so gradually the color becomes faded. Then come to this experiment, so that just a few crystals of potassium permanganate can color large volume of water, which concludes that there must be millions of tiny particles in just one crystal of potassium permanganate. Can you imagine, children? In one particle there is so many number of tiny particles are present, which keeping on dividing themselves into smaller and smaller, which becomes after dilution, which becomes very smaller and smaller. And for this activity you can also use, if you have not potassium permanganate, if you everybody use Dettol in your house, and this can be done using 2 ml of Dettol instead of potassium permanganate. This smell can be detected even on repeated. You have to take 2 ml of Dettol and add to 80 ml of clear water. Then take 10 ml of the solution and also add 19 ml of water, and again from that 100 ml you have to take 10 ml and again 19 ml of water, and you have to smell the you have to observe the smell of the Dettol, whether it is increasing or decreasing. You will observe the smell becomes decreasing. The smell can be detected even on repeated dilution. These particular matters are very small. They are small beyond our imagination. So student, for this much, the rest of this portion will be discussed in next part. If you have any doubt, you can raise your query in my comment box. Okay, thank you.